Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bossman News, the only news show that puts on a fake mustache, aviator glasses and chews on a Cuban cigar to get inside the files at Guantanamo Bay and bring you the latest developments from the cesspool that is YouTube. This time we will be talking about a very serious development about someone we once considered a friend to the channel. As you have probably already seen at this point from various news channels, GTA content creators and Twitter feeds, JK3rs was arrested for alleged sexual misconduct with a family member under the age of 18. Before we dig into this news piece, I just want to say, yes, he was featured on a recent video on the channel. This was before any of the things we now know was brought into the public eye. The channel never knew and would have had no way of knowing what was happening behind the scenes, and that's as far as I'm going to go with that conversation. Though I will say this should finally put to rest the comments who say JK3rs is the person behind Unwanted highlights, since he is currently locked up under $100,000 bail. While I'm right here bringing you a new video, you've narrowed down the list of possibilities. Anyway, back to the news. So on the 22nd of August 2021, and charged with 9 counts of sexual assault on a family member under the age of 18, his bail was set at $100,000. So who is JK3rs? Real name John Gillen. Born in 1984. He operated a moderately successful YouTube channel where he primarily focused on GTA content and reporting news and drama, calling out the likes of MrBossFTW, LokiX, striking channels who use his content, then talking about why he struck those channels in his videos. If you ever watched his streams, he would often feature his children on his streams, sometimes allowing them to take over his streams when he didn't have the energy. From the outside everything seemed normal, at least to me, but that's how these things tend to go. You never know what is happening when the cameras are off and nobody can see. It's unknown who leaked the information of his arrest to the online community, but after his arrest, everything went into overdrive. His YouTube channel, his Instagram, his Twitter, his entire online presence was nuked into oblivion seemingly immediately. His Twitter was set to private. His YouTube channel is completely gone. The only evidence he ever existed at all is a string of videos talking about his arrest or responses to his past videos by people who supported or opposed him. None of his content in its entirety remains online. I'm not sure if any more information will be made public as the story develops, but if it does, you will find all the details here on Unwanted Highlights. We don't usually cover this kind of news story on the channel. We try and keep things more lighthearted, so rather than end the video on such a down note, let's talk about MrBossFTW. Still clickbaiting, still spinning zero information into a story to saturate his channel with metadata, still posting several GTA 6 videos per week, falsely leading people to believe he has information about the game when in reality he has nothing. He has less than nothing. What he has is forum message threads from fans of the GTA series talking about their speculation and wish lists for the next game when it releases. But as we all know, he knows nothing like a certain character on a TV show whose ending was as disappointing as watching a Mr. Boss video in its entirety. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, hit like. Scoop-a-dee-doo.